All right, everybody, welcome to your June 2023 edition of Five Across. We are so excited to have you all with us tonight. And before we get started, I want to tell you a little bit about why we care so much about Five Across and this pitch competition. So we've been doing this since 2010. So this is our 13th year of working on this pitch competition. And this pitch competition serves as kind of the entry point or the welcome mat for the entrepreneurial community in this region. Everyone is welcome to attend, and really, everyone is welcome to apply to pitch their ideas. And they don't have to be super well thought out or well-baked ideas. We want your ideas, as early as they might be, to try to give them a chance to pitch at an event like Five Across. And over the last 13 years, we've had a lot of companies that have done that, that have started their company, pitched early on at Five Across, and have grown their company, gone through other programs like Launch Blue or the awesome accelerator program called the Awesome Fellowship, and have grown their companies to be companies that have raised investment, have gotten to valuations, and even had acquisitions in the 7, 8, and 9 figures. So we would love for your company to take that trajectory, and you'll get to see some examples of companies tonight that have taken that leap, and we're really proud of those companies for taking that leap and taking that step. But we want to have more of it. We believe that you guys probably have ideas that are worthy of pitching at a Five Across and making their way, entering into the entrepreneurial ecosystem here in Kentucky. So none of this, however, would be possible without our sponsors. So would like to give some credit to them. Our title sponsor for this evening is Kinetic by Windstream. So let's give it up to Kinetic by Windstream, everybody. Kinetic is our sponsor for the entire 2023 season of Five Across, and each event has a presenting sponsor as well, and our presenting sponsor for this evening is Airwing Ventures. So let's give it up to Airwing Ventures. Airwing is a venture capital firm that is headquartered here in Central Kentucky. The managing director, Dan Belty, is in the audience. Just was saying hi to him, but he's super generous to be a supporter of events like Five Across, and has been supporting events like this for quite some time. We also have some other sponsors I want to give some recognition to. So we have, there we go, Kentucky Innovation, Apex Software, Awesome Inc., the University of Kentucky Entrepreneur Club, and the UK College of Communication and Information, Department of Communication. We couldn't do it without all of these sponsors. So let's give it up one more time for all of our sponsors. And I am now going to get out of the way so that we can begin our program this evening. And I'm going to turn it over to your MCs for this evening. So please welcome to the stage Garrett Farbach and Jacqueline Benson. Everybody welcome them.
What's up, guys? How we doing? Woo! All right, hey, can I have everyone quickly stand to your feet? The fun thing about working with entrepreneurs, stand on your feet, is there are no rules. Does anybody wear t-shirts in here? Okay, you right there. Raise your hand. Here we go. Never before, limited edition, Five Across t-shirts coming your way. Awesome, and if they're too big, If they're too big, you can change them afterwards. We just want to make sure that everyone gets a little extra swagger tonight. So how are we feeling, folks? We good?
Woo!
Nice. Yes. Hey, also, I don't know if you noticed, but there are about 115 people with the Governor's School for Entrepreneurs. Is that right?
Where you guys at?
You guys in the house? Yeah, that's right. Okay.
Keep that energy.
Well, this is good. We're going to get a clicker. Awesome. See, what you don't know, we're distracting you, so we got the clicker to work. Okay, guys. Well, hey, I'm Garrett. This is Jacqueline, my better half tonight. We're excited to bring you. You're so welcome to Five Across. So before we get the ball rolling,
you guys can have a seat.
Yeah, you can have a seat. I actually wasn't going to tell them.
You're going to make them stand the whole show?
Yeah, well, probably. I'm just too excited right now, let's be honest. Let me hear it if this is your first Five Across ever. Not too bad.
That's pretty good.
Not too bad.
If you've been to 2, or more. Let's hear it.
Okay.
All right, so we've
That
got some
was
first-timers.
almost evenly matched.
That's great. All right,
Well,
welcome.
great. Well, hey, Edward, looking sharp as always, brother. All right, hey, we're going to have you quickly watch a really fun video that's going to let you know how tonight's going to go down. Oh, hi there. And thank you for flying with Awesome Air. We are so glad that you've chosen to fly with us tonight. So during your 5 Across flight, you will see 5 pitches from 5 entrepreneurs for 5 minutes each. Then a panel of judges will ask the founders questions about their businesses. After seeing all the pitches, our judges will deliberate and then choose the best pitch.
As you know, operating in this industry is no easy feat, and this 5 Across flight is made possible only because of the generosity of our sponsors.
Sponsors include KY Innovation, UK College of Communication and Information, Dinsmore and Scholl, the UK eClub, DB Virtual Accounting, and Inc. 5000 Company, APAC Software. This evening's presenting sponsor is A-Ring Ventures. A-Ring provides determined entrepreneurs seeking resources to grow with the capital and connections to build successful companies and impactful legacies.
This 5 Across flight is no ordinary flight. 9 out of 10 startups fail, as may this flight. Our pilots only have so much control. It will actually be up to you, our passengers, to make sure we have a smooth journey.
You are responsible for 3 things. Awesome Air's rule number 17, which is to bring the fun. You are in charge of your own good time. So if the person that beat you to the armrest doesn't seem happy, elbow them and tell them to smile.
Passengers are also expected to alleviate turbulence by initiating a slow clap if an entrepreneur attempts to take more than their allotted 5 minutes. Thirdly, keep your phone in hand throughout the flight. It is up to you to determine the crowd favorite pitch and provide feedback by rating on RADS. You can find the RADS rating system and other resources by going to awesomeinc.org/program on your mobile browser.
The duration of our flight will be approximately 90 minutes, and passengers are more than welcome to get up and move around the cabin. When we land, you'll be thankful to find that we are still in Kentucky, the best place to be a founder and support entrepreneurs.
Thank you again for flying with Awesome Air on this evening's 5 Across flight, fueled by Kinetic by Windstream and Airwing Ventures.
Dang, look at those G-list actors coming out of Kentucky.
I heard
what
that's
I'm talking
the
about.
best airline in the city.
That's true. Well, that was a little longer of a video than maybe you were expecting, but we only have 3 things for you to know tonight. Number 1 is the most important, I would say. Rule number 17 to bring the fun. You're going to be listening to real entrepreneurs, people who might have left their job to start their own business. They want to get real feedback, so please smile, clap, be crazy, give them feedback, being really encouraging.
Make this a night to remember for them.
Ooh, that's right. That's good. And then secondly, everyone get your hands ready. So we have a 5-minute timer down on stage left. And if that puppy goes down to 0, we're going to start a slow clap to let the entrepreneur know their time is up. So here we go. Slow clap on 1, 2, 3. Great job. And we're going to bring it to him. That was good. This is a sharp groove.
Okay.
All
right.
Brownie points for all of you.
Definitely can count on you guys then to get out your phone at the end of every pitch. Go to
awesomeinc.org/program
awesomeinc.org/program and vote for your favorite pitch of the evening.
That's great. Well, speaking of pitches tonight, these entrepreneurs are here for a pretty cool prize, if you ask me.
That's what I heard. About
Jacqueline, tell them what's on the line.
$5,500 worth. We've got $500 cash on the line, plus a $5,000 safe note.
Bonus points if you know what a safe note means. It's a simple agreement for future equity. So someone's going to invest some money in them once some agreements are made, and we'll want to make sure these entrepreneurs are set up well for success. But tonight is event number 3 of 5 for the year. That's a unique event. So we have 25 entrepreneurs pitched throughout the year. Each event has 1 winner, and the 5 winners from our events, guess what? They go head-to-head for the finals, where they're going to compete for $5,000 cold, hard cash. They're going to take Jacqueline and me on a nice trip because we might have rigged the system. And then they're also on board for a $50,000 safe note.
Woo.
Everyone say $50,000.
$50,000.
That's
a
great.
lot of money.
That's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money.
Great. Well, we're so thankful for Keyhorse, a really wonderful partner that helps make this happen. So also on my stage left, we have our lovely entrepreneurs tonight. Can I have all the entrepreneurs pitching please rise to your feet? If we can get some house lights up, that'd be wonderful. There we go. Well, we're going to introduce everybody. First up tonight, we have Brittany and Jennifer with Turnitech.
Then we've got Stuart and Ben with Guidebook Outdoors.
We got Michael with the firmest handshake I've ever felt with Bailout Systems.
And he's going to compete of the Michaels with Michael and Nick of Finding Spaces.
Okay, so within tonight, we have the Battle of the Michaels. Just make note of that. And then last but not least, we have Wally with Kindly Benefits. One more round of applause for our entrepreneurs. There we go. So I mentioned this briefly a moment ago, but tonight is event 3 of a year-long story. So we had Feed Coyote, the founder Stevens, won the February events. We had Jennifer with TidalWise win the April events. And tonight's an unknown.
I don't know. Maybe one of the Michaels will.
Yeah, maybe one of the Michaels, but someone down here. So let's get a little word of wisdom from Jennifer to get our entrepreneurs tonight fueled up.
Hey everyone, I'm Jennifer Mason, co-founder and CEO of TidalWise and April's 5 Across champion. I wanted to wish tonight's competitors the best of luck. The 5 Across competition is one of the most memorable moments of my startup career to date, and it's really led to some amazing opportunities. So everyone have fun, buckle up, it's going to be a crazy night.
Nice, Jennifer, thanks so much. Coming in from HQ in the Louisville area. Well, again, you heard Jennifer say this, that this is one of the most memorable events of her startup career, and half of that comes from y'all out there. So make sure these entrepreneurs feel really encouraged, feel really welcome, but also there's another part too tonight. Okay.
Yeah.
So, can I have everyone rise to your feet? There we go. Can I have everyone turn into this aisle? And if you've been here before, you know what's going on. DJ, can you cue the music? And away we go. We have the president of Commonwealth Seed Capital all the way from Northern Kentucky. Give it up for Robert Lamar!
She's the founder and board of directors at VinMinder and a Kentucky Entrepreneur Hall of Fame inductee. It's Dana Bauer.
And the third judge tonight is president of your local Kloiber Foundation. Give a warm welcome to David Kloiber! Man, the Chicago Bulls are definitely some part of this environment. David, thanks for being here. Appreciate you so much. All right, y'all. You can have a seat if you want to. It's totally up to you.
Garrett wants you to stand all night.
I do, because I'm going to stand all night. All right, judges, thanks so much for being here, giving up your time, and making an impact on these entrepreneurs. We're excited to see what happens. So if you've been here once before, that's important. You know what's next. Jacqueline, you want to take it away?
Sure. We've got trivia. Where is Kevin? Let's bring some energy out to the crowd. Kevin, where are you at?
I'm right down here in the front.
He came out of nowhere.
I crouched for a long time just to see if you could find me. I'm here with my friend Kate. Kate, get back over here. Come on.
Don't
I
be
got
shy,
a trivia
Kate.
question.
Everyone give it up for Kate.
Kate might be one of the smartest people in the room. She's with GSE tonight. If you're with GSE, will you make some noise, please? All right. Golly. That is a lot of noise. Thank you. Thank you. Kate, I got a crazy hard trivia question for you. From 2015 to 2020, how effective were tourniquets in controlling bleeding? Kate, someone said you had a ton of experience with tourniquets. I hope that's not true. All right, Kate, we've got 4 options up there. Is it A, 10%? Is it B, 23%? Is the answer C, 47%, or D, 88%? Kate, I know you're really smart. Your GSE friends said that you're probably the smartest in the class. That's what they told me. Kate, do we have an answer?
It's D.
She thinks the answer is D, as in, dang, please help this bleeding stop. Kate, 88%.
Wow.
Good work. The answer was D.
Great job, Kate. Great job. You know, I have no idea what a tourniquet even is. Do you?
Maybe we should educate you.
Okay, well, the way that we educate is we have everyone rise to your feet turn back into the aisle. We're going to revisit a handful of times tonight. Get really loud as we welcome up Brittany and Jennifer with Turn Attack. They're fierce. They're bold. They're passionate. It's Turn Attack.
And I'm Jennifer Castle, and we are the co-founders of Turny Tech. To understand the need for our technology, you first have to understand the problem the way we see it as surgeons. So let's start with a story.
Okay, so you and a friend go hiking, and they fall, and they're bleeding from their arm. You reach into your first aid kit, and you find a standard tourniquet. You've never applied a tourniquet before, but you strap it on, and you turn the rod, hoping you've done it correctly. Then you call 911, and the paramedics arrive. Unfortunately, the wound is still bleeding, so they apply a second tourniquet. When you arrive at the hospital, the trauma team assesses your friend and notes that there's still bleeding from the wound. The tourniquets just weren't applied tight enough. The doctor tells you that your friend has lost a lot of blood. They're going to need a few blood transfusions and intensive care. You're left wondering, is there anything I could have done to stop the bleeding earlier?
Our product was developed to address this problem. We are surgeons. We find and fix problems.
Most importantly, we save lives, and we believe in equitable access to life-saving care. And we believe anyone can save a life with Turny Tech.
So let's dive deeper into the problem and the solution we provide. Unfortunately, the story we all just experienced isn't unique. Trauma is the #1 cause of death in Americans under 46, and hemorrhage or uncontrollable bleeding is responsible for 34% of trauma-related deaths. 59% of trauma's patients have extremity injuries, and 3% of those patients die. Death from extremity hemorrhage is a preventable cause of death. Overall, this equates to 40,000 preventable deaths annually.
Tourniquets are aimed to reduce this statistic, and people are using them. 90% of tourniquets are appropriately used, but 30% of them are inadequately applied even by trained pre-hospital providers. The vast majority of these inadequate applications are related to the tourniquet not being tight enough to stop blood flow below the tourniquet.
Our product is the Talkie Tourney, an interactive emergency tourniquet, which provides the user step-by-step instructions on how to adequately apply a tourniquet based on the patient's physiology, ultimately using a single integrated device. It works through a 5-step process in the same fashion as an AED would aid a bystander through the steps of cardiac resuscitation, where it tells the user to apply the tourniquet, turn the windlass rod, alert the user when they have reached sufficient pressure and can stop turning, and then it continues to sense in case the tourniquet needs to be retightened. And lastly, it times the duration of tourniquet application, which is an important metric when they arrive at the hospital.
Okay, so let's go back to our story, and let's rewind and see how the Talkie Tourney might have changed this outcome. So again, you go hiking and your friend falls and they're bleeding from their arm from a penetrating injury. This time, you reach into your first aid kit and you pull out a Talkie Tourney, which you apply as directed, and then you call 911. When the paramedics arrive, they note there's no more bleeding, and when you arrive at the hospital, you're greeted by the trauma team, and they remark that the tourniquet was well placed. Your friend does not need any blood transfusions and does not need intensive care. Now that's a much better end to your story. But how does our tech fit into the space? Well, let's start by looking at the market that we plan to serve. So the market is about an 8 million product market, with each tourniquet currently selling for about $35, resulting in a $280 million market. This consists of military personnel, pre-hospital providers, public safety initiatives for high-risk mass casualty areas, and the layperson market of hobbyists participating in high-risk activities. The market for emergency tourniquets is growing, with an expected 8.6% growth annually through 2028. Additionally, public policy legislation requiring hemorrhage control kits in all commercial buildings has been passed in California, and it's undergoing consideration in Chicago, Texas, and at the national congressional level. Gun violence rates have risen over 39% over the past decade, and they lead to penetrating injuries where tourniquets could be life-saving.
The competition for the talkie tourney is small in the emergency medical device market. When comparing other manual tourniquets such as the CAT and SWAT T tourniquets alongside the sensor-laden pneumatic surgical tourniquets, we see that the talkie tourney is the only tourniquet available that is able to stop hemorrhage, sense arterial occlusion, provide feedback, be used emergently, display time of occlusion, and be used for one-handed manual application.
We've received prior funding for initial device development. We were awarded funding through UK for research and prototype development and progressed through the UK Accelerator program. Recently, we participated in pitch competitions and were awarded NIH REACH funding through the Kinetic program. We have specific planned milestones for the upcoming 24 months regarding research, development, and marketing.
And finally, our ask. Our company is looking for experienced partners in FDA applications for medical devices. We are hoping to engage the military market as our innovator segment and would benefit from a strategic partner in this area. Finally, we are seeking a manufacturing team experienced in medical devices and the associated quality standards. So when you consider this technology, we want you to consider one question. If you had to place a tourniquet today, would you know how, and would you be confident it was on correctly?
Thank you.
Great job, great job, great job. Going first is never an easy task. It's a wonderful job. So this is the first word of the wise to the audience. We're going to now pass it over to the judges for about 3 minutes or a question apiece. Please do not clap them off stage. So judges, whenever you're ready.
So, how much would your product cost, and then how much does your competitor's product cost?
So currently tourniquets, the official military grade tourniquets are selling for about $35, $35 to $45. We aim for our product to sell at $55. The way that we've kind of discussed with our purchasing segments that cost is justified is twofold. One, that cost gets reimbursed by insurance companies as a procedure cost, and so the insurance companies do see a benefit when there is no increased ICU length of stay, blood transfusions, and all those things. And two, right now for a lot of injuries, they're placing 2 tourniquets, so they're spending $70 to $80 for every injury, whereas with our tourniquet, they would only need to use 1 tourniquet because there's increased fidelity of adequate placement at the first tourniquet placement.
Hi, guys. Real quick, it looked like a lot of the sectors you were targeting were in the public space. So I guess my question is, specifically with military vendors, were you looking to go through public policy, like going through the Department of Defense, or through kind of the subcontractors? Like, where were you going to target for that revenue?
Initially, we're going to go through subcontractors and try and make strategic partners with those groups that are already approved military vendors. But we do aim to partner with public policy legislators that do important public policy work, such as Stop the Bleed, to kind of get an entire generation of people to understand the importance of tourniquets and when to use them.
All right, I think that's it. One more final round of applause for Tourney Tech. Awesome, great job. Then who has the clicker? Wonderful. All right. You know, it's never easy to be the first person up. Everyone say, oh yeah. Did you hear that, ladies? That was for you. Okay. Well, we're going to keep this show on the road. Judges, great job. Thank you so much. And speaking of judges, this is where y'all get to be the judges and provide each entrepreneur with feedback. Again, imagine you have $1 million gazillion dollars. That's a real number, I promise. And you get to invest it tonight however you would like. So give them real feedback if you're going to be an investor. Jacqueline, where can we go to give said investment and feedback? awesomeinc.org/program. One day that will be a jingle, I promise. Okay.
We'll make it one. We'll
cool.
shop it.
Well, Jacqueline, your time to shine.
It's time for some more trivia, and I was handed another t-shirt to give out to our winner, but we have to find Kevin, the trivia god. Where are you? Oh, he's really hiding.
I switched sides on you.
Nice.
I'm huge and I'm hard to hide, so you need to do a better job of looking for me. I'm here with my friend Victoria. Victoria, stand up. Something I mailed to mention earlier. Not only is the winner getting a lovely white t-shirt, they're also getting 60 minutes of unlimited arcade play at the main event.
Oh, snap.
Wow.
Off Nicholasville Road.
Sounds like a good time.
So thank you to all the contestants that are participating. All right, Victoria, you know the drill. In the United States, roughly how many people participate in recreational fishing At least once per year. I don't come close to
Hey,
once
raise your
a
hand
year.
if you've recreationally fished this year.
Yeah.
Okay, you can add at least
that's
25.
a lot. You guys are adding to this statistic. All right, Victoria, is it A, 14 million people? Is it B, 21 million? C, 44 million? Or D, 67 million people participating in recreational fishing at least one time a year? That is all of those answers are a lot of people, a lot more than I would have thought. Victoria, what do you think?
C.
She said C.
As in?
As in catfish.
Nice.
C as in catfish. 44 million
job.
people. Victoria.
Well, Kevin,
Good
you
job.
wanna come get Victoria's shirt for her?
Yeah,
as a winner?
absolutely.
All
Victoria,
right,
let me
so
go get your shirt.
speaking of catfish and all the fun aquatic things, we're gonna have everyone rise to your feet all together. This is on the spot. We're gonna put your right foot in your wet boot, and your left foot in your wet boot, and make some noise for Ben and Stuart with Guidebook. They're slippery, they're nimble, and boy, they're quick. It's Guidebook. Man, 10 out of 10 attire, baby.
Stay a while, and I will make it worth your while.
Hey, I'm Stuart Jordan. And I'm Ben Robertson, and we're the co-founders of Guidebook. We're the co-founders of Guidebook. Totally blanking out. It's awesome, isn't it? With 5 minutes, it's crazy. Okay, so one of the reasons why spending time in the outdoors is so appealing is that it gives us a chance to take a break from the digital noise we experience all the time. But for that same reason, running a business as an outdoor guide can be really challenging. So at Guidebook, we're building a platform where guides can work from anywhere, even with somewhere like here. And for all you outdoorsy people, it's never been easier to book a guided trip than it is with Guidebook. As they said a second ago, over 40 million people a year go fishing, but millions more don't know where to go, how to get started, or how to successfully catch a fish, meaning they miss out on one of America's most vibrant outdoor traditions. But fishing with a guide solves those problems. Guides themselves have plenty of other problems. One of them is they spend their workday in the woods and on the water, not behind a desk. So they're lacking the time and resources to run their business efficiently, and they miss out on trips with people who want to fish with them. If they have a website at all, they usually don't have a book now button, but instead a message like this that says, call me, text me, email me, and if I miss it, try again. We solve that booking problem for guides and outdoorsmen, but we're not just building a booking platform. We're building an all-in-one, seamless solution that offers both the tools that guides need to run the back end of their business and a place for clients to connect with guides and the knowledge they provide, as well as book amazing experiences.
So you might be thinking, that sounds like a cool idea, but the guide industry can't be that big. Well, let me convince you otherwise. The outdoor recreational sports industry in the United States alone is worth $887 billion a year. Now, that makes it the third largest market segment in the US by consumer spending, just behind the financial institutions and medical industries. Of that, the majority is spent on trips and travel. And while that does include things like airline tickets and hotel accommodations, it also includes the guide industry, which is worth $27 billion a year just in the United States. Now, while we would love to go tackle this whole market and then jump into things like accommodations, rentals, etc., we've elected to take a more focused approach with our launch and just focus on the two sports that we think have the most promise out of the gate, identify the best practices regarding sales and marketing of those sports, and then apply those best practices as we grow and scale into new markets in the future. So today we've launched a product that is just focused on fishing. Now we've already had a number of guides reach out to us and ask us to get into hunting as well, and we plan to do that by Q4 of this year. So how do we make money at Guidebook? Well, we take an industry low 8% commission on just the trips booked through our platform. We've had zero pushback on this so far from the 50+ guides that we've onboarded, and we believe that we can take this model and turn Guidebook into a $21 million a year business with a 95% gross profit margin in just 5 years. And that's if we only focus on hunting and fishing. Now, there's a lot of companies out there that focus on the outdoor space. Companies like Go Wild, which is another awesome Kentucky brand, and others are focused just on social or shopping. On the other end of the spectrum, there's companies that just do bookings, but no one is bridging that gap today between social, business management tools, and booking tools. We're really excited to offer our full suite of CRM, business management tools accompanied by an awesome social environment where new ideas can flourish and new adventures can kick off.
What sets Guidebook apart is that we're founded by guides and passionate outdoorsmen who want to share that passion with everyone. We're the only comprehensive mobile solution bringing all of these niche pieces together for the outdoor industry. Our social platform will be the first of its kind in this industry, empowering guides and the outdoor community to moderate the content within and engage in conversations that matter, like sustaining our natural resources. And finally, we will be the first platform offering real benefits to guides to enhance their lives. Our team is made up of Stuart Jordan, our CEO, who's got years of experience running large teams across the world. Myself, Ben Robertson, I've got years of experience as a guide running my own business and fishing with guides all over the world, which means I've really gotten to know the problems they face, and I've really made a lot of good insider connections with folks in the industry. We're also backed by a rock star team of advisors who've helped us build out our enterprise solution, not just for guides, but for lodges and outfitters as well. They've helped us create a lot of good marketing content and really build our brand.
At the end of the day, guides need Guidebook, and all of you all need Guidebook too to go book your next awesome outdoor adventure. Thanks for your time today. Please go check out our website and follow us on Instagram. And if you want to stay up to date on what we're doing and sign up for our newsletter, you can use this QR code up here, which will also enter you for a chance to win a free fishing trip on the Cumberland River. Thanks.
Yeah, free fishing trip. What? Awesome. Great job, guys. Great job. Well, I'll just say that you are some little fish in a big pond with these over here. So just be careful. Okay. Swim quickly.
Thank you.
Judges, floor is yours.
Hey, guys. Good to see you again. I wanted to ask, and this is probably a redundant question about the data. So as you archive the experience and you capture that, is there, do you feel that there's any additional benefit that's going to be presented to both the person seeking the event and the guide to get that feedback?
I'm sorry, I don't think I follow your question there totally.
As you're mapping the trips and the guides, and you're collecting that data back, you're getting those responses. Is that of value to others who may look to do that again, or a repeat trip?
I think it could be valuable not just to the guide services and the outfitters and lodges who might use our platform, but it could also be valuable, this might be a faux pas to say this, but to any company that may down the road want to acquire us, that kind of thing. The data that we're collecting tells a lot about how people behave in the outdoors and how they spend their free time, not to mention what it does for the outdoors industry itself.
And we've already had a lot of companies reach out to us that are selling products in this space and want to market their products on our platform as well.
Hey guys, nice job. So how will guides and consumers find you?
That's a great question. So we're taking a couple different approaches. Our big one that we're taking today is we have about 55 guides on our platform so far, but a big density of those guides are in Tennessee, in eastern Tennessee, North Carolina, Virginia. So we're going to create a landing page around fishing in the Appalachian Mountains or fishing in the Smoky Mountains. So if someone goes to Google and they don't know anything about fishing in that area, they'll land on that page, they'll get tips and tricks, frequently asked questions, where to stay, and a whole list of guides that they could book to make their trip better as well.
We're also really lucky to have a lot of inside industry connections, and if you go to our Instagram, you can see that we actually launched today. So we'll take an applause for that if you've got one. But one of the ways that we're getting the word out there is through connections, right? Like, so we've met a lot of folks in the fishing industry as well as hunting and other outdoor sports, and that word of mouth is so important in this industry because when one thing works for a guide, it works for every guide. That's why they all have the same landing net and they all wear the same waders like we've got on tonight.
Well, thanks, guys. I'll try and make this quick. Whenever somebody says something about making a new social network, obviously the hairs on the back of my neck stand up. So just a couple questions about that. The first being, you have a foundation which is nice, but we don't know if that's kind of a critical mass. So built into your model, what's your cost of acquisition for new users? So how much are you planning on spending in marketing to get enough people so it'll be self-sustaining?
Yeah, that's a great question. And like Ben said, we just launched today, so there's a lot of numbers that we're assuming here, but the model we've built out assumes that our customer acquisition cost is $21 a customer. And if they book one trip, which anybody coming to our platform is hopefully coming there to book a trip, we're generating about $44 of revenue on average off of that one trip. Does that answer your full question?
Yes.
Thank you.
Nice, great job, great job, great job. So what you're saying is there's a chance I get a fishing trip with the two of you.
If you filled out the form on the QR code.
Okay, no one else do it because I want to fish with them. Okay. All right, well, great job, y'all. I'll get the clicker, and then Jacqueline will take your mic. Thanks so much for playing. And yeah, that's great. I like the audience participation.
Yeah, keep the fun going.
Yes. What's your name right here in the front? Her. Oh my gosh, Maggie, this is for you. Just melt my heart. Just clapping harder than any of you. There you go. Yeah, give it for Maggie.
Made her night.
I know, made my night. All right, which I did that out of turn, so we need to get another shirt for the next trivia person. But first, everyone knows it by now. We're gonna whip our phones out.
I'm gonna tell you again where to vote.
We're gonna go to the browser and punch in some numbers. Go to awesomeinc.org/program. So make sure we give the guidebook team some feedback. Look, they're on their phones. This is great. This is great.
I see Kevin.
You see Kevin. Okay, great. We'll go quickly. All right.
He's right over there.
Come on.
Wait, where is he? I don't see him.
It's not even my turn yet.
What do you got?
All right, well, I guess it's my turn now. You didn't even introduce me or anything. I've got my friend Brooke, and JD, you're going to stand up too. Yeah, come on, JD. Yep. Everyone give it a round of applause to Brooke and JD. All right, Brooke and JD, you all answer this together as a team, so if you need to put your heads together for this one, you're more than welcome. What is the injury rate per 100,000 tree trimmers and pruners? Literally put their heads together. Literally did that. Physically put their heads together. Can I get the options? Yeah. Give them a chance. Is it A, 38.2, B, 120.7, is it C, 228.2, and or D, 402.5. JD and Brooke literally put their heads together. I saw it. They saw it too. They're doing it again. Here we go. All right, kids, do we have an answer?
We're going to guess B for Brooke.
B for bruh is an option up there. He couldn't see past his judge's table.
Oh.
That was close. That was close. There are 3 more options. He's doing this process of elimination.
Okay.
So is it A, C, and or D? It's not and or. I'm just saying that to throw you off a little bit. So I'll give you that piece of advice. All right, Brooke, let's see if you got this.
Let's go with C.
C.
Congratulations.
It is C.
20. Nice.
228.2.
Wonderful.
All right, Brooke, your name's on this, but JD's playing Pop a Shot with you.
Well, speaking of trees and pruning and trimming and all that stuff, let's get up on our tree trunks, turn into that middle aisle, make some noise for Michael with Bailout Systems.
My name is Michael Ragsdale, and this is Bailout Systems. Well, you just heard where the events had transpired in January of 2005 when this entire crew of firefighters was forced to jump from the fourth story of a burning building in New York City. 3 of these firefighters passed away, and 3 sustained lifelong injuries. And this day went on to be known as Black Sunday and was a major event in the fire industry, detrimental. New York City now requires all firefighters on duty to wear an emergency egress system, and this event is what inspired me to spend a decade developing a new technology. This is me, Michael Ragsdale. For the last 20 years, I served in the United States Navy as a deep sea diver, quickly moving through the ranks to my current position as Senior Chief Petty Officer. During my enlistment, I led elite teams all over the world, mitigated high-risk diving operations, This is me at 19 after falling 100 feet off a cliff at Red River Gorge, Kentucky. I was in the hospital for months, was in a coma, and actually had to learn to walk again. And I was using the same gear that they left in the fire truck that day. So these are the current devices on the market. And after hearing about the events of Black Sunday in my own event, I initially wanted to solve this problem in the fire industry, but realized this is a universal problem crossing over into many industries. The problem is these devices are all friction-based. They require a great deal of training and cost a lot of money. And any human error, there's likely to be injury or death. And matter of fact, one of the devices seen here, a Cincinnati fire chief told me that a trainer came from one of these companies and broke his back in 2 places training his team, and he was a trainer. So 10 years ago, in the basement of the University of Cincinnati over Christmas break, I started with my first prototype. And in a decade, we created the world's smallest hands-free descent system, eliminating human error and significantly reducing training time and cost. This was done through bootstrapping and $900,000 raise to date. To date, we have a patented platform technology consisting of only 3 components. You can't do this with, it can be scaled. You can't do this with friction-based technology. So you can take our device, lower 300 pounds off of a harness, or you can change the components, each of these components, and you can lower 20,000 pounds from a helicopter. Oops. And you can see here the benefits of hands-free. So what happens is you'll notice this eliminates all human error involved because they're not integrating with the device. On the left was a training video that we pulled, and ironically, this is the same device that was used in Cincinnati when the trainer broke his back. So we're in current partnership negotiations with Vertical Supply Group, and they're an industry leader in the 4 markets that we want to go after: rope access, fire, emergency fire, the arbor market, and they own the largest arborist company in the country with the largest distribution network. And they see our technology as being disruptive in those 4 verticals. This is the TAM data based on 8 market segments with 3 to 5 products in each market category that we either have a prototype or a clear sight to a solution. So our platform technology is $17 billion value across all those market segments. But due to the relationship that we have with Vertical Supply Group and the product path that they've created, we both agree that the arbor market is the first market to go after, valued at $1.3 billion. And the first 2 products we're going to develop is going to be with Vertical Supply Group, valued at $13 million over the next 5 years. So this is the team that I've created of visionaries, pioneers, and creatives, and they are the team they were the only team that could have created this technology. Thank you.
Great job, Michael. Great job. And hey, thanks for your service. Appreciate it, man.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Well, judges, you know the drill. Take it away.
Is it going to work? There we go. So help me understand how your product works. Like, what does it do?
What happens is we've combined induction and friction, And what that allows you to do, unlike friction devices, is you can let go. You don't have to be experienced. So that's for the trees. This girl, she's never rappelled before, so we gave her no training. We just thought it'd be a good idea to have her jump off a cliff at Red River Gorge, about 100 feet. And she got so comfortable the second jump, she thought it'd be funny to put her hair in a bun. So it's the combination of friction and induction.
So you said that you were targeting the arbor industry, that is, I guess, tree cutters and,
Yep.
and things like. So what is the expected cost per unit in that industry and the volume per sale?
Yeah, so their projected, Vertical Supply Group projected to be $395 for the cost of the device. And we actually have those cost projections. It'll cost us $145 to make it. And between the large and medium devices, they project $13 million in 5 years just for the two arbor products that you would see doing this, what you see in the video there.
And what would be the volume per sale? Do you know for each of these target buyers?
I know we have it in the Excel spreadsheet, but just generally it totals $3 million or $13 million over the next 5 years with those two products.
Okay.
I know you've already mentioned this, but remind me, explain the relationship between you and Vertical Supply Group.
Yes, no, that's a good question. So we've been discussing a partnership for 2 years. And recently, when they saw the last development we had, they want to partner with us, and they want to provide the manufacturing, distribution, and the marketing, which is key because that was going to be another big raise. And then in return, we are getting them an MVP by this December with a launch next December. And we keep all IP, too.
And then how do you make money?
And then the royalty agreement hasn't been established yet, but there would be royalties or revenue share or one of those types of models. Good, great question.
All right. Thanks, judges. Michael, thanks again. Great job. Man, this makes me want to do some rock climbing or tree swinging or all the fun stuff. Well, y'all know the drill. Wait, that's pretty impressive. Put your hair in a bun while you're rappelling. Yeah, that sounds sweet. That's true, I think it. All right. You guys know the drill. We're going to get our phones out and go to awesomeinc.org/pro. Jacqueline?
Kevin has to find me.
Wait, what?
Not happening.
Okay, so I'm flying solo. Oh, you're just backstage. Okay, cool.
Did I get you?
You did get me, actually.
Oh,
You
there's
did.
Kevin. I see you.
But then the lights came on and you guys got me.
That's true. awesomeinc.org/program. Now it's time for trivia. Here you go.
Awesome. Well, I'm here with my friend Jordan, and she wants to prove that she's the smartest in the GSE group. So give it up for Jordan.
Wow. Jordan versus Kate, huh?
All right, Jordan, if you have sold a house, I'm going to just give you the award of the sharpest in the bunch here. But Jordan, in 2021, what percentage of houses sold were FSBO, standing for sale by owner, so no realtor, for sale by owner? Hi, Jordan, is it A, 2%? Is it B, 10%? C, 39%? Or D, 61% of homes sold in 2021 for sale by owner?
The judges said D. I heard them, just to throw that out there.
Learning some adult.
Some head scratching, some friends up here trying to figure it out. They're already flipping houses at GSE. They're teaching them how to make money in real estate. So good job,
If
GSE.
she got this on the first try.
All right, Jordan, what do you think?
I don't know. I'll honestly, wild guess. I'll have to say B.
Wild guess, B.
B?
As in buy Jordan's house, 10%.
Nice. Hey, Jordan, you want to
Good job,
shirt?
Jordan.
This is for you.
Go get your
Yeah.
shirt, and I'll give you your gift card
You
when you
deserve
get
this.
back.
Okay, well, you can sell my next and first home. There we go.
Let's bring that same energy for our next team.
Yeah, that's great. Well, speaking of houses, I don't have a house pun, but let's just get on your feet, use them 2x4s, and let's welcome Michael and Nick from Finding Spaces to the stage.
co-founder and CEO of Finding Spaces, and at Finding Spaces, we're striving to do what Apple did to the computer industry, to the real estate industry, which is to build a simple, user-friendly product for residential home sellers. The first startup my co-founder and I built together was a company called Beyond Social, where we streamlined real estate photography and videography services for real estate agents. We did that for about 2 or 3 years, and we would constantly get for sale by owner calls. At one point, 50% of our business was from for sale by owners. And we would hear firsthand from these clients why they chose to for sale by owner and their hatred and criticism towards the industry, which was what led us to get more curious about the types of problems these homeowners run into and the types of solutions that currently exist. Very first principally and fundamentally, the problem is simple. Real estate process is complex. There's many steps to the process. So most people just end up hiring a real estate agent. The problem with hiring a real estate agent is that it's expensive. It can cost you tens of thousands of dollars to sell your home, and they're not always necessary nor required. However, there is a conflict of interest here because real estate agents do not want you to sell your own home, right? It's their job to sell you why they're superior to any other service that exists and everything that could go wrong if you sell your home yourself. Our solution is to productize real estate services and to give homeowners direct access to a lot of the same tools that real estate agents already have. We do that in a number of ways. We use the latest UI, UX tech frameworks to build and streamline every single step of the real estate process. Carvana, TurboTax are perfect examples of companies that have already succeeded at doing this. We also give homeowners their own pocketbook of vetted, trusted service providers, inspectors, appraisers. We make scheduling, booking, and sending information back and forth between these vendors simple without having to go through the MLS. Our business model is simple. So we take the flat fee brokers model to another level, and for a flat fee, we give homeowners all these tools. We sync your home to multiple marketplaces, Zillow, Trulia, Facebook. We give you the marketing material you need, QR code, yard sign, and on top of that, it's all commitment free. So unlike a real estate agent that locks you into a long-term exclusive contract, you can list on our platform for as long as you want, a week, 2 weeks. If it doesn't work out for you, you can always cancel and go hire a real estate agent. Now, there's really 3 different types of categories of home sellers. There's home sellers that need to sell very quickly. Maybe you're relocating and you need to get rid of your home. These homeowners are typically best suited for iBuyers because they're going to take the property right off your hands. There's iBuyers that don't know where to start with the real estate process. Maybe they're a first-time homeowner, they just inherited the property. These homeowners are typically suited for real estate agents. And then there's homeowners that want to save the most on real estate transactions. Experienced homeowners, frugal homeowners, fix and flippers. And those are the market that we're targeting, and that currently is about 36% of the market. Now, getting to market in the real estate prop tech industry is very difficult. So that's why we will stress the affordability and commitment-free aspects and target the existing for sale owners that are already out there. Their numbers exist online, their emails, their addresses. So that's how we will get our early adopters. And once we reach product benchmarking compliance benchmarks, we're looking to get our product into retail. So that basically looks like wrapping up a yard sign that you can stick in home improvement stores and on Amazon, and buying the yard sign, you get access directly to the app, you get all the tools and resources. And we currently raised a pre-seed round of $200K. This will be used to solidify our product market fit and get us ready for a seed round early next year. Thank you guys for listening to our pitch. Check out a demo at findingspaces.com.
Yeah. Michael, great job. Keep it up. Judges, grill him. He seems confident.
So how many users do you expect to acquire over the first 24 months of operation?
Less than 1,000. Let's say 500.
And it's a static fee per user?
Flat fee per user.
Flat fee per user. And what is the overhead maintenance cost on the app?
The product, yeah. Cost? Well, both myself and the co-founder, we're both developers, so we are cost efficient. So, I mean, we have no upfront costs other than paying for the yard sign, so less than $20 per unit.
Okay. And you said that your final valuation on that was $4 million?
Correct.
All right, thank you.
Okay, so $349 per engagement. So run me through, so I think you got close to that, but the like fixed costs and the variable costs. I'm trying to figure out, like, can you actually make money at only charging $349?
I mean, if you get 1,000 users, and that's our target market, we're planning on getting, that's our goal. Our goal is 1,000 users year one, and that's 300K. So we have no cost other than our yard signs. So yard signs, the development costs. Compliance is our biggest fee right now off the bat. So we have to pay for compliance, and that entails a compliance officer. So, yeah. I don't know if that answers your question, but I don't know.
Could you share again how broadly would these listings be? Where would I find them? Where would you be able to see them other than the yard sign? And
So we will sync your property to multiple marketplaces outside the MLS. So what does the MLS do? The MLS gives you a whole list of marketplaces they're going to sync your property to. Well, we're going to do that without the MLS. So we can build APIs with Zillow, Trulia outside of the MLS. And those are our core marketplaces that we're focusing on now, because as a home buyer, where does 90% of the home buyers go and shop for homes? They don't go to the MLS and shop for homes. They go to Zillow and shop for homes. So, we want to get you on the core platforms, and then we can build out from there.
Can't I, as a consumer, go directly to Zillow or Trulia or any of those and list my property there directly?
Can you list your property directly on Zillow? Yes. However, they don't give you the tools other than just listing your property. It's listing it, and you're doing the rest of the work yourself. Or Zillow's model is we can refer you to a real estate agent.
All right, one last question. I already asked this before, but what is your cost of acquisition of those 1,000 people? What's your marketing costs?
Cost of acquisition is going to be $50 per user, $50 per unit.
All right. Yeah. Great job. Thanks, Michael. Got that clicker? You can give Michael the clicker. Give it to Jacqueline. All right, I'm kidding. We're just playing around up here. Okay, great job. Maggie, you still having fun? Awesome. Oh, my gosh. So sweet. Okay, well, you know the drill, y'all. We want you to get your phones and give Michael and others feedback at awesomeinc.org/program. We're like your favorite 90s sitcom. We're not going away. That was kind of good, and actually pretty bad.
We should make a montage.
We'll work on that.
Okay, great.
Liam, next 5 across. We got this. Okay, so make sure you do that, and then I'll got one final announcement after that. But before we move on to trivia, can everyone rise real quickly and just turn side to side? We're in that 7th inning stretch. The game's coming to an end. Come on, I want one. No pitch. Yeah, that's literal pitch.
Literal pitch.
All right, stretch. And then we're going to sit down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take your seats.
Surprised you didn't make him stand.
No, that was strategic to find Kevin, because Kevin's hiding somewhere, and I don't know where he is.
That's so smart.
Thank you. I have some moments.
That's so smart. Kevin, where are you? It's, I think, our last trivia.
It's
right?
our last trivia question.
It's our last trivia question.
I'm over here in the back.
Oh, there you are.
I'm over here in the back. And if you would have looked for the coolest kid in the room, you would have found me. But you didn't see him. Isaiah, stand up, buddy. Nice. So Isaiah has the record at the Papa Shot at main event. So he's super excited to get 60 minutes just to make that record even bigger.
Solidify that.
All right, Isaiah. You know the drill, brother. How many Americans were enrolled in Medicaid? Yeah.
Because Isaiah knows this.
I can't even.
All right, Mom, please help.
I sure hope you gave him some hints there, Kevin.
I'll help him out. Isaiah, how many Americans were enrolled in Medicaid? And if you don't know what that is, ask your mom after this. As of February 2023, now these numbers are huge, Isaiah. Is it A, well over 7 million? Is it B, almost 42 million? Is it C, over 86 million? Or D, 153,373,794 people? Man, aren't you glad I didn't read every single one of those? All right, Isaiah, I know you're our Medicaid expert. He's running for political office.
He is. All right, everyone, light drum roll for Isaiah. Light drum roll.
All right, Isaiah. How many Americans were enrolled in Medicaid? What's your best guess?
I have no idea.
What Medicaid is. Okay.
He's honest.
I should have.
So I'm just going to guess C.
He's just going to guess C.
All right, drum roll.
He's just going to guess.
Answer.
That's the smart guess. Because Isaiah.
Nice! Medicaid
Isaiah, it was 86,174,094 people. Isaiah, go get your shirt.
The first day of school.
Go get your
Come on,
shirt.
give me slam dunk. Give me
man.
slam dunk. This shirt's yours. This is for the pop-up shop record at Main Events.
Isaiah said he's excited
here you
to
go,
fix the Medicaid system in 2075, he said,
That was
on his way
wonderful.
up there. He's really excited.
Well, speaking of numbers, we got a lot of people here tonight, and you all matter, so let's rise to your feet.
Our last pitch.
Let's give some love to our final pitch of the night. Give it up for Waleed with Kindly! Yeah,
Hey.
Hey everybody. I just want to say I'm so relieved that Isaiah got that right. I thought like we were going to break the streak on the last question. So thank you, Isaiah, and you know more about health insurance than probably anybody else in this room. I'm excited to be with you guys tonight. I'm Waleed Behuth, the co-founder and CEO of Kindly Benefits, where our mission is to make health insurance accessible to everyone. Shopping for health insurance on your own is confusing and downright overwhelming. We seek to make that process easy and bring a little bit of kindness to it. Let me tell you about us. My co-founder Eric and I met at Humana working in the trenches. We were there for 15 years, each of us, and during our time learned a ton about the healthcare industry. I led what was called the Transformation Office, which was a turnaround job on the commercial health insurance business, and my partner Eric led employee benefits, a $1 billion portfolio. We were so passionate about solving this health insurance access problem that we quit our cushy jobs to start this company. And we took alongside us two brilliant experts, Susan Olson, who's our technical leader, has a history of bringing elegant products to the market, and Todd Zacharias, who ran Humana's health insurance, individual health insurance business for a number of years and was SVP of Finance. This brilliant team is really focused on fixing health insurance access, and here's where I'm going to drop a little bit of knowledge on you. So, health insurance is complicated. Most people in this country get health insurance either from their employer or on their own with help from the federal government. Most people know about Medicare and Medicaid, Medicare for people 65 and older generally, and Medicaid for our safety net program. What most people aren't as familiar with is the ACA marketplace, and that stands for Affordable Care Act. Those are the plans that were created in 2013 by that act. It's a private marketplace where anyone can shop for their own plans, no pre-existing conditions, all that good stuff, and they're heavily subsidized by the federal government. That's where we focus, that's where we play. And the reason that we're focused there is we think there's a huge growth opportunity in this market. Actually, over the last couple of years, this market has grown substantially. It's doubled in the last 4 years. And over the next few years, we expect it to double again. And there's really 3 reasons that we think that's going to happen. One, Medicaid is shrinking. So 30 million people were added to Medicaid during COVID, and now 25 million people are losing that coverage over the next 12 months. 2, employers are dropping health insurance coverage more and more because it's gotten so expensive. And then finally, I mentioned those subsidies. Those subsidies have been expanded and really put in memoriam long term now. So it's really changing the dynamics of the health insurance marketplace substantially. The challenge still is people finding the right plan. If you're in Kentucky, almost 80% of Kentucky's population is eligible for a subsidy that would make one of those plans almost no cost, but only 1% are actually enrolled in them. And the reason is because it's so difficult to navigate to the right plans, to find the information, to figure out what the real cost is. And that's where we come in. Our Kind Choice product is an automated decision support and enrollment application. It does this in 3 simple steps. One, we pull some background information on every individual and then ask them a few simple questions. Then we use what's called matrix factorization, which is a fancy way of saying we tell them what their best option is based on the information that we've resourced on them on the background and the questions that they've answered. And we tell them what their best option is and how to go enroll in that plan right now and enroll them so that they're covered right away. We're attacking this marketplace really with an opportunistic focus on this Medicaid unwinding that I mentioned. There's 240,000 people in Kentucky alone that are going to lose their Medicaid coverage over the next 12 months. We're really focused on converting as many of those as possible into ACA plans, and we're doing that through payer partnerships. So the insurers themselves have the most to gain and lose in this transition. They're working with us as channel partners to send us their Medicaid members because we're equipped, we have the data and the expertise to transition them into those ACA plans. So they're our primary path to those customers. Next year, we're shifting focus to also add an employer capability on top of this, which will basically couple that individual plan selection tool with an employer platform that'll make it easier for employers to offer a group-like health insurance plan at a much lower cost than what group health insurance actually costs for a company. We make money through the insurers primarily, $400 per member per month. And that gets us, if we hit our metrics over the next couple of years, we'll be at $16 million by 2027 with a relatively aggressive goal of $10 million by then. Thanks very much. I really appreciate your time.
Great job. Great job. That was pitch number 5. We're coming to a close. That was wonderful. Also, great shoes. I'm going to call you Sweet Feet, if you know that reference. Great job. Judges, last pitch to give some feedback to.
Yeah, great to hear about the product. You had mentioned that there's already a platform that's underutilized called 1%. What differs in your platform that you think you'd get more participation?
Sure, absolutely. So Kentucky in particular uses a state-based platform, and it really varies depending on the state that you're in. There's a federal health insurance marketplace, and some states choose to participate in that. 35 states participate in the federal marketplace. 15 states run their own. Kentucky is one of the states that runs their own marketplace, and we also run it all through a homegrown platform called Connect. It's a one-stop resource for all things Medicaid, ACA marketplace, SNAP. Unfortunately, because it's a one-stop shop for all those things and it's a state-run government website, it's all the things that you would assume that a state-run government website is, which is kind of clunky, difficult to use, and it really presents barriers to a lot of people getting through the process of actually enrolling in plans. So really, our platform is a UI layer that sits on top of that and makes the enrollment process easy, seamless, and actually gets them covered.
Okay, so walk me through the revenue model. So it's a channel, so the payers are going to send you leads from the dwindling Medicaid, people that are going to lose their Medicaid coverage. And then that individual comes to you, you hunt around, here's your best plan. But is there obligation to put them into a plan that came from the channel that sent them to you? And then help me understand, did you say $400 per member per month?
Per year.
Per year, okay.
Yeah, so first part of that, in terms of the payers themselves, so in this near term with this Medicaid unwinding, really the payers themselves, again, have this vested interest in kind of converting as many of those Medicaid folks as possible. So our partnerships are set on the fact that we will take their Medicaid members and communicate with them, and we will route them to the best plan for them, whether or not that's that existing payer's plan or not. They are at risk for losing so much of that membership right now that they're okay with that and are willing to compete basically on the strength of their plans, but our algorithm on the back end stays the same. It's going to route them to the best option for them based on their financial situation, et cetera. And the model, again, is the commissions we act as the digital broker of record, essentially. So the payment really comes from the insurers themselves, not from the consumers, which is great. Longer term in our phase 2, where we focus on employers, then we charge a per member per month platform fee to the employer to provide the service to their employees as well. So that gets layered on top. At the same time, we'll be working through brokers then, the existing distribution channel. We want to empower those brokers and not try to disrupt them. So we'll pass on a lot of the commissions and take overrides for that business.
All right, David, I saw that question. Might just have to hold on to it. Well, great job. Hey, give it one final round of applause to all five. I'll take the clicker from you. There we go. Well, this is the part where the night just gets a little more fun. I gotta say that. So, judges, I'm going to kindly excuse you to the deliberation room. I think Brian and Emily from our team will escort you to safety down the old cattle chute back there. Scott, if you would like to maybe cue the house lights up, you can. I'm going to flip it. My phone's in my hand. But we have one. Actually, can you do that? We have one announcement. Judges, this is my non-biased feedback, but Brittany and Jennifer gave the most spirit points, so maybe put that into some judging. They were pitch number 1, Turn It Tech. I took note of that. And then, if you have your handy-dandy device in your hands, there is one final question after submitting your last survey. We use a local startup that has pitched at 5 Across, been through the Awesome Week Accelerator, so please make sure that you submit that one final question, and I'll give you some time now. DJ Seabass, you want to hit that Jeopardy music? There we go. We'll give you about 15 seconds. Yeah, last chance to vote. GSC, you better vote. This is important because you guys are going to be up here real soon. I can feel it in my bones. Man, this theme song is so good.
I mean, it just brings you back to, I think everybody knows this too.
I know. Nice. All right, good job. All right, we're going to keep on with your regularly paid program content. So I think the next slide is what I can't reveal too soon. All right. So this is my favorite part of every 5 Across event is that we get to have unleashed chaos, as my friend Camden Sloss says.
We bring the fun.
So can I have house left repeat after me? Are you guys ready? Go. Do 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 do. Okay, great. Can I have house right go do 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 do? Nice. And then GSC, I need you guys to show out. Everyone, get ready, okay? I need you to repeat after me or join in. You guys ready? Okay. Say, peaches, 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 peaches. Okay. Oh, there we go. Nice. Because guess what? Oh, I jumped the gun. Anyways, because this is what time it is. Brought back by fan favorites. We're going to have some Super Mario Kart on the big screen. So here's what I need. Sweet Kevin, you are somewhere in the audience.
You're hiding on us again.
Pick 2 non-GSE kiddos.
Oh, I've already got my 2.
Perfect. Bring them 2 on front. David, can we have you down here to help out, David?
Come on, Courtney. Come on.
All right, who is the most obnoxious GSE student? You will. Yes, you.
Oh, my goodness, that was fast.
That's the kind of spirit we want.
There we go.
That was fast.
Yes, I love it.
All right, guys, come on.
Okay, and then I want one more GSE student. You gotta meet the criteria. You gotta meet the criteria.
Come on up. Don't trip over here.
So
Don't trip. Don't trip. Oh, you need a control.
Yeah, let's get one more girl from GSE. But here's the thing. You gotta be quiet and flying under the radar, but secretly you're real intense. Who's that?
Come on.
Right there. You raising your hand? Yes. Yep. Come on up. I saw you raising the hand. There we go. All right, we got our 4 competitors. Nice. We got William. What's your name? Angus? Really? That's awesome. Okay, all right, guys. We have our 4 competitors. Now, here's the thing. I said it earlier that entrepreneurs, we have very little to no rules. So if GSC, you guys want to rush the stage respectfully, down here, you're welcome to cheer your fellow friends on. I'm going to let each one of you pick your character on the screen to follow along with. Is that cool? But you got to be cheering. You got to be loud. We also might have some live distractions, okay? So bear with me. All right, everyone have the character? All right, real quickly, introduce yourself. Angus. Give it up for Angus. There we go. I think you're a fan favorite. All right, best dressed in the house, what's your name? Give it up for William. What's your name tag? It's William W., William Wallace. There we go. All right, what's your name? Courtney. What's it? Hi, sweet Courtney.
Hi, sweet Courtney.
Let's go. And last but not least, the fiercest of the competitors. Give it up for Viksha! Woo-hoo!
This is
All
about
right.
to get real fun real quick. I have a
It's about to
feeling.
get real fun real fast.
Yeah.
Audience, please feel free to stand on your feet because I'll be screaming, having fun.
Now, Garrett, I don't know where they're going to be out on the screens. The first 5 seconds.
Yeah, we'll have to figure this out. Okay, so we're going to have you turn your attention. Can somebody hit, I think, the A button to start? Is that right? Okay. And then you get to pick your characters. Well, actually, they're already picked for you. Just pick a car. Nice. We have Peaches. We got Mario, we got Luigi, and we have Toad.
Everybody figuring out their quadrant.
All right, Mario is ready, driving a literal dune buggy. Or Caterpillar, one of the two.
Raise your hand if you're the top left.
Okay, who's Peaches?
Top left. Peaches.
Nice, Angus is Peaches. Yes! Yes! All right, we have Mario, Luigi, and Toad. Whenever you're ready, just saying.
All right, who we got for Mario? Who's Mario? Top right.
We got William, okay, great. Okay, Viksha and Courtney, y'all, I think you're the last two.
All right. Which one of you? Courtney, are you Toad? All right.
Great, we got Toad, almost ready, or ready?
Luigi.
Okay, last but not least, Yoshi, sorry, that's Luigi. All right, let's see, stage or house left, who's gonna win?
Hold on.
What's that, Bailey? Peaches is gonna win. Okay, non-GSEers in the middle. Who's gonna win? Toad. Thanks, Edward. I'd flip you a coin if I had one as a tip. All right, GSE. Who's gonna win? A resounding Peaches. Hannah, I'm so sorry I did this to you. Enjoy the ride back. All right, house right. Who's gonna win? Mario. Okay. Hey, thanks. Okay. Let's just pick a race and we'll get the show on the road because I'm about to go crazy up here for y'all. So is Jacqueline.
That's right.
Jacqueline's like a tiger that's been caged up. She's ready to get out and be energetic.
Don't tempt me.
All right.
What road we doing?
How about you just pick a race? Whatever, anything works. We're just doing one. Great. Okay, drivers. Hey, audience, can we, once the cars pop up, can we have you just make some really bad engine noises, like start your engines? This is the idle time the coach is talking to the driver. All right, here we go. I'll do it with you.
I heard Billy is here. She is
All right, in first place, we have Mario. I think William is Mario in second place. Oh, he is cooking. Wow, William, you've played this a lot, haven't you? Keep going. Mario is speeding up. Oh, and look, there's a distraction on the real road.
Billy's here to cause some destruction.
Yes, there we go. We have Billy the Unicorn, who is actually distracting the drivers. Billy is impairing the drivers. Get the guy in the middle who's really dressed up well. If you push him around a little bit, there we go.
You don't want to
Wow,
hit
William
a
is
banana.
drifting. If you're cheering for Mario, let me hear you in the hizza. Hey Angus, you gotta pick it up, man. I put my allowance on you, dude. Pick it up.
First.
And it looks like, I think that William has maybe got a banana peel on his head and he is freaking out. It's okay, there we go. Okay, we're having some fun. Is there a live action purple turtle shell going around the court? There is.
Be careful.
But I think if it took out someone's legs, oh wow, Courtney recovered quickly and nicely.
Oh no, Billy's got
All right,
it.
give it up. This is
Mario's
actually,
still in first.
wait, this is pretty impressive. Y'all made a homemade blue turtle shell.
Just for this.
Nice. All right, William is still in the lead. Can we give it up for William? Okay. GSC, you got to give it up for Angus. I don't know what's going on with Peaches. Come on, Peaches. You are in almost dead last. I thought you were good at this game. That's okay. All right, Viksha and Courtney in 5th and 6th. They are neck and neck. It's like the Kentucky Derby, but digital with fake characters. There we go. William is cooking. I think, man, we should have done something different because William is just owning the competition.
No, it's the final
Well,
lap.
I think William has also found himself another banana, and he's gonna have to finish the rest of the game with said banana on his head. All right, can we give it up for Courtney and Viksha? He is still doing very well with the banana. Wow, this is great. Okay, hey, if you are Toad, throw your blue shell. Throw your blue shell. I think it's Courtney. If you're Toad, throw it.
Bring it back.
I don't know the controls because I've never played before, but Okay, great. Now we have William in second place. Oh, he might take the lead. Final lap, as Billy the Unicorn has said. Final lap. This is wonderful. Peaches in dead last, letting us down. What happened? Oh, we're good. All right, on the home stretch, can we give it up for Mario, who might take home the W, who is also traveling with some bananas. Give it up for Mario. Standing ovation. Mario takes the cake. But who's going to be in second? We don't know. Oh, the tensions are rising. I believe that's Viksha, who might be in fifth place. Got third place. Give it up. And then, wow, Peaches, you are still in dead last. That is so embarrassing. But it's okay. You did your best. Great job, contestants. Let's all walk to the front of the stage. Angus, this is what you call post-game interview. That was embarrassing, but you know, not everyone can bat 1,000. Yeah, how do you feel?
All right, listen, you just got to learn from your failures, man. You just got to come back, rise up, and come back stronger, man.
Because when the going gets tough, the tough gets going. Who's with Angus? And if you're under the age of 30, you definitely didn't get that reference. All right, William, so suave, so pristine.
So
you came here ready to win, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Tell us, what was your strategy?
Go fast and turn left.
Go fast, and audience, let's say it together. Go fast and turn left. Go fast.
Turn left.
There we go.
And he wins a coveted shirt.
A coveted shirt.
Which are available for $5.
Did you say those limited edition, brand new, hot off the press, Awesome Inc. 5 Across shirts that anybody can wear are just $5?
Locally printed, 5 buckaroos.
Wow.
You can't leave here without one. Get one in
You
the
can't.
lobby.
And maybe if you're a broke high school student and you just say the right kind of words, I might buy you one. All right, Courtney. I'll just say you were doing very, very well. You had some ups and downs. You recovered from that live purple, blue, spiky turtle shell just getting you right in the ankles, and you finished like a champ. What kind of words do you have for the audience?
You know, just try your best.
Just try your best.
I'll agree with that.
All right. Well, we're going to come over to our fourth and final competitor, GSC. You guys know who this is? Okay, wait. I said GSC. Do you know who this is? There we go. That was what you deserved. All right, Viksha. You fought hard. You stayed in the middle of the pack, and then at the end, you made your break like you.
Stay at the podium.
Yeah. What'd you say?
Wait, she got on the podium.
Oh, I know. I was going to ask. What was your strategy? Was that the plan the entire time?
Just hope that you get the power-ups, you know?
Hope that you get the power-ups.
Good strategy.
Well, everyone, one final round of applause for our contestants. Please take a bow to the audience. There we go. Peaches, I was still a little worried about you, but you know, you managed. It's all good. All right, y'all can take a seat if you would like. Okay, they passed the test. All right. Oh yeah, hey, if you have Wii remotes, actually, can you hold on to this and can you take it to David? You left. Actually, just put them right here by this iMac. If you just want to put them right there, we'll get them later. Okay. It's part of my call to action for the show. Is we're going to wrap up this event very smoothly. If you can't tell, I'm not buying any time because the judges have not been out yet, so just bear with me. But one of the things,
This is planned.
I know, no. One of the things I want to make sure that gets recognized, if everybody can turn to the back of the room and give a roaring applause for the tech team, because none of this would be possible without them. We got Scott, we got Dylan, we got DJ Seabass, we got Kyle Cute Rainey, we got Nick Garnett, we got Megan, we got Lindsay, we just got people everywhere. And Liam, give a round of applause for Liam. He's been running around all night. None of this would be possible. And then you also look up in the back. There's a window where the guys who are really programming the show. So thanks, staff of the Lyric. We're so grateful for y'all. And last but not least, all right, and the audience falls to a hush. You can hear a pin drop. Something that we have the privilege of at Awesome Inc. is having some first class interns. So if you're a part of Team Alpha, can you stand up and can you wave? Stand up, come on, Team Alpha, stand up, wave. None of this would be possible without our interns who are part of the family who work diligently. So thank you guys for putting on a first class event. We are very, very grateful for all of y'all. And a couple final announcements.
Just waiting on our slides to get back up.
Yeah. Wow. Ooh. Dang, who's got their shirt on? The white audience shirt. Anybody? Is that Isaiah? You got it on? Come on up stage. Here you go. Isaiah's gonna be our model. This is spur of the moment. Never happened before. Come on, Isaiah. We're gonna have to, hey, the stairs are over here. Dang.
To put on that shirt.
Isaiah, just look, this is gonna be you in about,
He even moved his name tag.
10 years. Look at this.
That's great.
All right, hey, can you give us your best pose? Like this guy, can you give us your best pose? Oh, snap. Oh, dang. Hey, can you give me one of these? Can you flex the guns? Oh, yeah. Hey, can you turn back? Look at this. Guys, he was made.
Who doesn't want one of those shirts?
All right, hey, you go find Kevin and tell him that you get another gift card, and I'll pay for it. All right, great job, Isaiah. And then if you pitch tonight, please make it up here on stage. We're going to get ready to wrap things up. But be more confident for $5. Who could be more confident for $5? I definitely could be. All right.
Pass out of $5?
Huh?
Do I get the $5?
You get a shirt for $5.
Oh,
All right.
That makes more sense.
Jacqueline, we're missing something here.
I think you know exactly what it is.
Yes, because if you have your phones, go ahead and pull them out. We're going to give you a free ticket for Wednesday, August 30th. And listen. If you're with GSE and you live in Lexington, I got your email. I got your number. Hannah hooked me up. I will personally text and invite you. We want y'all to come back. You're fun. If you're here locally, we're always grateful for you. Edward brings out 40 people per event, so thanks, Edward, for always doing that for us.
And
Maggie, I want you to come back to the next event.
And the August 5 Across is in one of the coolest venues in the city at Main on Main.
Can everyone say Main on Main? Ooh, that sounds so nice.
Don't want to miss it.
Well, last couple things before we get going. Thank you so much to Kinetic by Windstream for blazing, lightning, speed of sound, fast internet. We're grateful for you. Dan the Man Beldy, I still owe you a cup of coffee, so you need to redeem that. But thanks for presenting for tonight and making an awesome event. We're so thankful for you. And then Jacqueline, we always say this. Is my time up? They're I think they're pausing for the announcements. Jacqueline, what do we do here?
We always support our local startups by being a customer.
There we go. So the goal for all of you, if possible, support these entrepreneurs. And then, hey, Cam, if you're upstairs, can we get the house lights all the way up? We're going to grab a real quick picture with the, we got it? You guys are fast. Okay. Wait, here comes nothing. Here we go. One final round of applause. Michael, remember Battle of the Michaels. Don't forget. We got Waleed. We got my boys, Ben and Stewart, and the fine ladies at Turn to Tech, and the judges. What a great event. I'm very overwhelmed in the best way possible. Okay. And the audience falls to a hush. There we go. So we do something that is very special. All of y'all voted for some wonderful entrepreneurs tonight, but one was the audience's favorite. I don't know who it is yet. I've not seen these results, but just know that these fine folks of Kentucky loved you. All right. I want some noise at 33% volume. Can you give me that? Like drum roll, stomp your feet. There we go. That's good. That's appropriate. And the crowd favorite goes to Kindly. Hey! Nice. It's because of the shoes. It's because of Waleed's shoes. He's looking fresh. Great job, Waleed. It's also because Isaiah helped you back. That was the plan for tonight. Great job, Isaiah. Okay. I need 50% volume, okay? Here we go. The second place winner for the June 2023 5 Across goes to Bailout Systems. Congratulations, Michael. Yes. Great job. All right, y'all know what's next. We're going to have you rise to your feet. We're going to have the loudest applause that this theater has ever heard. Lucas, my boy in the back, what's up, dude? Okay, I want 150%. You're going to leave hoarse. You're going to go to bed in 35 minutes. Give it everything you got. This happens one time in history on this planet. And the first place winner of June 2023, 5 Across, stomp those feet, be loud, goes to the one, the only, Kindly! Nice. Great job, everyone. Great job. Cool. Nice. Wonderful stuff. All right, well, if you have 30 more seconds, we're going to wrap up with some words from one of the judges. Anybody want to give David Kloiber, everyone? All right.
Well, thank you for presenting and to all of our presenters today. The judges discussed this and it was very heated. We had a lot of good thoughts and input. Sometimes it's about being in the right place at the right time. And right now with Medicaid unwinding and where you're positioned to come in as the overlay for Kentucky Connect, Kindly is very well positioned going forward, and we thought that merited sending you on to compete against everyone else in the next competition.
Great job. All right. We're going to get some impromptu words from the winner. One more time for Waleed and his super fly shoes. All right, Waleed. They're brand new. Hey, why don't you give the audience a quick, off-the-cuff little word from tonight?
Sure. Just, first of all, this is the first big check I've ever had. This is awesome. Really appreciate just the energy and enthusiasm, especially from the GSE group. You guys are awesome. It feels so good. You all know if you've ever spoken in public, there's nothing like the energy that you get in a room, so appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Good luck.
Awesome. Great job, Waleed. So last thing, everybody, that's it for tonight. Don't forget your free ticket. We'll see you Wednesday, August 30th. And please, before you leave, check if there's any trash. We want to make sure that we're good stewards of all the facilities that host us. So if you see some trash, throw it away. If you see extra food, it is yours. Thanks, everyone. Have a great night.